What's up, people? How you doing today? Whoa. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, I guess y'all wondering why I ain't got nothing playing yet. Or not. Yeah, I didn't cut no music on yet, so we're gonna get there though. Let's see what's going on with this thing. Okay. We do it like this. Oh, it likes to comment. Good afternoon. That work? Did y'all get that? Good afternoon. Okay, I see that right there. Let's see. Trying to get this thing to work right. All right, there it goes. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm just trying to see if anybody's out there today. Uh, and today we talking about AI. And as y'all know, AI is like taking over. And I can honestly say, yeah, I've been dabbling. So I appreciate that for those who have listened to some of my stuff. Uh, yeah, trying to see if it actually picked me up live on YouTube. Yeah, if you're out there, just throw something in the chat. Say, hey, what's up? I know you're there. Oh, there it goes, right there. Okay. Okay. Looks like we do got the YouTube stream is working. Let me see if I can let me see if I can share this maybe. I know everybody's going about their business today, doing what they do, how they do, when they do. I'm not asking why you do what you do, but I know and hope you enjoy doing what you're currently doing. Let's see if this works. Okay, there it is. Well, anyway, I'm just making sure I can get these things going, make sure they're working correctly. Okay, let's see what I got in here. Now, we talked about what's that? The AI. Yeah, I got to get my stream hours up anyway, too. But AI is is pretty good, man. I mean, what I've noticed is that if you have just a little bit of creativity, AI can help you create awesome songs or jingles or whatever it may be. And some are good, some are not so good. You know, you got to play around with it. It's not a perfect system, but it all starts with something that you're thinking about, uh, something that was on your mind, something that you jotted down one day, something you might have been going through, you know, just the idea. And when you combine the thoughts that you have or observations that you've seen and jot them down and have them uh, moved into Chat GPT, which is the other tool that you really need to use. Uh, I know all y'all use that for school and some other things. Some of you use it at work. It's being encouraged. But it can help refine your actual thoughts and turn them into something just like in a book, like somebody would actually might read, and that you can actually make sense of. Notes typically are just a bunch of garbled stuff. You see something, hey, dude crossed the road wearing a red hat. I like that red hat, right? So you might jot that down and later on go back to it. Wonder where he got the red hat from, blue hat, purple hat, whatever color, anything, any type of thing. It could have been, hey, that hamburger looked good. I wonder where he got it from. I wonder, does it have, mustard mayo on it or something like that? Anything, anything. Oh, the beach is nice today. A storm is coming. I hope we're all prepared. Anything like that. And then you can take that and then you tell ChatGPT exactly what you want it to be. Consolidate these thoughts into something that is readable. So ChatGPT will do its thing and take your ideas, thoughts, and everything and produce a product that you can take a look at, read it, make sure your intent is there. And it doesn't change a lot of your wording or anything like that. But if you have some misspellings or you had an incomplete thought, it might fill in a couple words here or there to make the sentence complete. So then it's totally up to you at that time. Just consider it to be like an editor, right? When you wrote something, somebody else looks at it and says, hey, what did you mean by this? Da da da, whatever. And you get your paper back and then you look at it and you make those corrections and you keep doing that until you have a great paper or speech or whatever it may be. Well, that's what ChatGPT can do for you if you use it in a good way. So let's take DJ Sergeant P and how I came to be, right? The first thing I started doing was jotting down different things about, you know, the I've got a couple intros. Okay, let's do this. See, this is totally unscripted. I'm just talking off the cuff because I'm getting my stream hours up, and I'm testing a couple things out in the background. But you know, I do a show on Twitch, and sometimes you see me live on Facebook or YouTube, and it's called The Love Zone. Um, you know, I used to, you know, sometimes I still do, you know, get comfortable. You know, I might have a suit on one day. I might, you know, be playing old school jams, slow songs. I might be sipping on some yak, glass of wine. You know, I might be in my PJs, you know. Of course, it's tasteful now. I ain't getting all nasty and stuff like that. But I just be comfortable, you know, like you would sip on some cognac, smoke a cigar, and just chill out by the fireplace, or just chill out in your one of your rooms, sitting on the beach or whatever. So I wrote that down and said, this is what I do. This is what I want it to be. And this is an example of just those thoughts coming together in a intro.
Ladies, fellas, go ahead, set the mood, because right now you're stepping into something unforgettable. From the heart of the Mississippi Gulf Coast, now streaming from the Midwest, worldwide. This is where the classics meet the now, where old school love flows in the new school.
What's up, Lisa? We see you.
He's the one that takes you back in, and keeps you right here in the moment. From timeless slow jams that raise you to the new R&B that's speaking to you today. Old school soul, new school vibes, all blended into one smooth ride. And there's only one DJ who can bring it all together like this. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Connecting with his Twitch family. Shout out to Grown Folks Live and Global Unity, where the vibe is mature, the love is real, and the music brings everybody together. And right now, you just entered the Love Zone with DJ Sergeant Peace, where the lights stay low, the vibe stays right, and the slow jams, old and new, play all night. So whether you're reminiscing or making new memories, let DJ Sergeant P take you on that journey. The Love Zone. Now streaming from the Midwest to the world.
So now, you see how that worked out, right? I told it a few things. You know, I'm from the coast, right? Everybody knows that DJ Sergeant P. Eric is from Pass Christian, right? Everybody know that. Well, most people do. If they don't, they know I'm from the coast, right? The Gulf Coast, Mississippi Gulf Coast. And I use that with my audience, you know, with the ladies, you know, the Love Zone, you know, and the things that I was trying to do, you know. And I told the Chat GPT, I said, hey, make me something that has a sultry female voice that has the things that I do. So I'm a DJ. I'm from the Gulf Coast, but I stream from Kentucky, just outside Fort Knox. And these are the kind of songs I like to play. This is the vibe I like to do. And I was able to create some lyrics that I would put into this program called Suno. Now, I'm not going to go through all the Suno stuff and show you screenshots or nothing like that, not at least not today. But I just wanted to let you know how this thing works a little bit. And I've done that for several things that have turned out actually to be, pretty good. They've worked. I think they sound pretty good, for AI. But there's a lot of, believe it or not, a lot of songwriters were using this before it came out in the public view, right? So let's don't get that twisted. Idea comes together, people collaborate, they create lyrics and beats and stuff like that. So one thing I did is I like slow songs, and I also like songs from old school stuff, man. Yeah, y'all know I like old school. So I had this one made to introduce my mix show before I get to the other one I was gonna do. But this is one I'll do for my mix shows. And then I got one that I did because I was in one of those moods where I was thinking about gospel. And, on my Sunday shows, I always talk about God's plan. But anyway, I'll play that one in just a second. But here's, that same thought process that goes into a mix show version. Hope you like it.
DJ Sergeant P! From the first drum crack to the last slow jam, he got old school flavor with a new school slam.
Got the southern heat with a midnight glow. If you're tuned in now, you inside the show.
Sergeant P in your speakers,
Make it feel so right.
turn the volume higher, we gon' ride all night. Old love, new groove, let your body move. DJ Sergeant P, do what you came to do. It's the hip hop heavy, R&B so smooth. Southern soul in the veins, every record got proof.
From the front seat, back seat, block to the suite, DJ Sergeant P, bringing fire to the feet. Hey!
Come on.
DJ Sergeant P. Yeah, you know who it be.
All right. So that's a little fun version, a nice little intro, for when I do some of my mix shows. Again, the possibilities are endless, right? And what you'll notice is that it takes a thought, and it starts a little bit with you got to put some thoughts together, put it into ChatGPT to refine it, and then you can go into the program called Suno, and you tell it what you want it to sound like, and you put the vocals in there, the lyrics that you want. Tell it if you want a male singer, female singer, male and female singer. If you want it to be hip hop, do you want it to be R&B smooth? Do you want it to be rock, country, or whatever? And I've got some examples of each one of those that they all sound good. They're just a little bit different, but they might be the same song. But here's one for you. Let's see. We're talking about spoken word, right? I got my gospel song, but this is one I just did, right? Funny story, sitting there, just minding my own business, me and my wife, we were putting together a puzzle, and this puzzle took us seemed like about 3 months to put together, and each one of us would take turns, or we worked together, helping each other put this puzzle together. And I started relating that puzzle and the teamwork and cooperation that goes in with that into a thought, right? So I wrote down a bunch of stuff about puzzles and 1,000-piece puzzle, and sometimes you pick up a piece and it doesn't fit right. Sometimes you go through all the pieces and then you have to walk away a little bit. you come back and the piece was staring you in the eye. You know, it's kind of like, you know, I related that to a relationship, right? Because we always look at people and say, hey, man, they doing it, man. They've been together, you know, 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. But, you know, if you were really asked those couples that are doing that kind of stuff, you know, they had to put some work in, you know, because let's face it, you know, you love your partner, you know, all the time, but you may not like them all the time, you know what I mean? And it takes two people to really learn to love each other in different ways, and also be able to learn how to adjust with time, you know, because we all get older, and our moods change. We get them mood swings, right? I know y'all know that, right? And it happens to couples. So I wrote this with my original thoughts, had it refined just a little bit. I adjusted the lyrics to make sure it was on point with what I wanted it to be. And this is what came up with, okay? Hope y'all enjoy this one. This one's called One Piece at a Time. It's spoken word.
Everybody wants love. Everybody wants forever. Everybody wants that relationship that people look at and say, I want what they have. But what most people never see is what it took to get there. They see the finished picture. They don't see the puzzle. You see, every successful relationship is like a 1,000-piece puzzle. When you first open the box, all you see is pieces. Different shapes, different colors, different edges. Nothing seems to fit. Yet somehow, you believe that hidden inside all of those scattered pieces is something beautiful. That's how love begins. Two people, two different lives, two different families, two different ways of thinking, trying to become one. Sometimes you pick up a piece, certain it's exactly where it belongs. You press it into place, it doesn't fit. You try again, still doesn't fit. So you set it down, you pick up another and another and another. Sometimes you search through hundreds of pieces before finding the one that was meant for that moment. Relationships are no different. Sometimes we think we found the answer. Sometimes we think we're saying the right words. Sometimes we think we're loving our partner exactly the way they need, only to discover that piece doesn't fit anymore. Because people change, life changes, dreams change, responsibilities change, and love has to change with them. Someday you'll get it right the very first time. Other days you'll spend hours searching for one little piece. Some days you'll become frustrated. Oh, someday you'll wanna quit. Some days you'll have to walk away from the table. Take a breath, clear your mind, pray, then come back, only to discover the piece you were looking for was right there the whole time. Sometimes we don't need a different relationship. We simply need a different perspective. The happiest couples aren't the couples who never struggled. They're the couples who refuse to stop searching. They learned how to communicate instead of compete. They chose understanding instead of being understood. They forgave more than they kept score. They listened more than they defended. They lifted each other up instead of tearing each other down. Because real love requires work. Loving hard means accepting someone for who they are, not who you wish they would become. Loving hard means recognizing that your partner may not need today what they needed yesterday. They needed your words today. They may simply need your presence. Yesterday they needed your strength. Tomorrow they may need your vulnerability. Love isn't about repeating the same actions. Love is learning the picture is never really finished. Because every new season adds another piece. Marriage, children, loss, success, failure, healing, forgiveness, growing old. Every season asks you to build the picture again. Not because it was broken, but because love keeps becoming something greater. So the next time you see that couple everyone admires, don't envy the picture. Respect the work, respect the work, respect the late night conversations, respect the tears, respect the prayers, respect the forgiveness, respect the commitment, respect the thousands of moments when they could have walked away. But instead, they reached for another piece. And together, they kept building. Because forever isn't found, forever isn't luck, forever isn't magic, forever is built. One conversation, one sacrifice, one prayer, one act of grace, one piece at a time. So focus, love intentionally, choose each other again and again and again, and never forget the masterpiece everyone admires was created by two people who simply refused to stop putting in the work.
All right. That's called one piece at a time now, and the bottom line is, hey, you got to put that work in, right? And you can't stop working at it, because when you stop, that's when things, start going awry. And you can always catch yourself, though, and work together, and man, you can go far. I'm just saying. So that's kind of how the Chat GPT and the Suno come together, right? That one piece at a time is actually a poem slash journal entry for me, and I asked it to turn my journal piece into song lyrics that made sense, which we talked about. And then I asked it to make it a spoken word type of song piece, with a vocal that sort of represented Led C or one of those types of artists. And then it came, it created something that was pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoy that one. It's on my Suno page, so if you go to suno.com and just search for DJ Sergeant P all together, you'll see my released songs that I have out there. Appreciate it if you do go out there and check it out. Give me a like out there or something like that, leave a nice positive comment, and maybe one of my songs can grow into something else, and it might inspire somebody out there, you know what I'm saying? Now, I told you I wrote a gospel song, and if y'all ever listen to my DJ Sergeant P's Sunday Inspirations that I used to do, for about 4 years, but then I had some things go on, and I had to stop doing it for a while. And I do plan to go back to doing my gospel stuff on Sundays, either just before the Mass that Our Mother of Mercy puts on. So that would be, they do 9 o'clock, so I would be doing my show around 8 o'clock for about an hour. And that's 8 o'clock Eastern time. Is that right? No. They do Mass at 9 o'clock Mass, right? Which is 10, or is it 11 o'clock Mass? 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock Mass is 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock Central, which is 10 o'clock Eastern. Okay, there we go. So I would do mine just following that or just before that. So if they started at 9 o'clock, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I would be like an hour before that, so maybe about 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Central Time, right? Yep. Which would make it run into the beginning of Mass. So I'm looking at doing that, or it might follow just right after the Mass, because, we going into football season, and I know I got to put God first, but I love my football too, so we got to have everybody, out and about so they can watch their favorite team, the Who Dat Nation. Got to do what they do. But anyway, you would know that all I ever talk about is working God's plan. That's all I ever talk about is working God's plan. And, through my life, I ain't always worked his plan. He done laid some things in front of me that I always questioned and wondered why. And like, man, I looked at other people and how they were successful and were able to do other things. And I was like, man, why? And over the years, I learned that, even though things didn't work out the way I thought they would, God has always provided for me and my family. And although I may not have got promoted, in my workplace like I thought I was going to do early in the military, and others got those opportunities and I didn't, it didn't mean that I wasn't doing things the right way. God had a different path for me. And once I finally realized that, things just started, coming into place, I found that I was in God's favor, and I found that, my relationship with God has totally changed, where I learned to, respect the Word, respect those who are preaching the Word. I've learned to, open my eyes, right? Literally, open my eyes and see, God's plan for me. Reflect on the past that has happened and look at the doors that were opened, by His divine grace and Spirit, man. When you look back at it and say, wow, and you look where you're at, it doesn't come overnight, and if you're expecting things to change immediately, that doesn't always work. And again, that's each person is different. Each person's relationship is different, and each plan that God has worked out is different for each individual. So this is where this song stems from. I hope you enjoy it, and it may lift some people up. I pray that it does. But no, it may not be happening right now, but God has a plan for you, and things will work out.
Can I tell somebody something today? Life won't always make sense. You won't always understand why. But God has never stopped being God. If you're waiting on an answer, if you're waiting on a breakthrough, keep trusting, keep believing, and keep working God's plan. Every day He gives another chance, another step, another circumstance. Some roads are easy, some bring pain, but every season has a purpose in His name. We make choices every single day. Some lead us closer, some lose our way, but mercy keeps calling, grace reaches down. His loving arms will always turn us around. When I don't understand, I'll still hold His hand. When I cannot see, I'll trust what He sees. Open your eyes, open your heart, open your heart. God's been working from the very start. His ways are higher, His love is true, His love is true. He's making a way just for you. Hey, work God's plan. Don't when someone else's blessings were all I could see. I wondered why they seemed to rise while I stood praying with tears in my eyes. Then God reminded me, my child, be still. I've written your story according to my will. What I call delay, He called perfect time. Every mountain I climb made the victory mine. Sometimes we want our plan, but God already had His plan. Sometimes we want our timing, but God says, wait on me. Can anybody testify? He never failed me. Has He brought you through? Yes, He has. Did He make a way? Yes, He did. Then somebody give Him praise. His plan is greater than mine. His will, His way works every time. I may not see it, but I believe it. I may not know it, but He's already shown it. Open my eyes, open my heart, Lord, I'm ready to work your plan. Open your eyes,
Come on.
open your heart, open your heart. God's been faithful, God's been faithful from the very start. Every mountain, every tear, He's been walking right here. Work God's plan, don't lose hope. He's your anchor, He's your rope. If He promised, it shall stand. I'm gonna trust, I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna live according to God's plan. I'm gonna trust Him, I'm gonna follow, I'm gonna praise Him. Every step, every season, every blessing, every trial, I'm working God's plan. Amen.
All right, y'all. Now, like I said, that right there, the choir, everything was created by a Suno choir. I told the program, hey, I want me a male lead that had a choir in the back, and I wanted to be gospel, soul vibe. And I put my lyrics in that were created with my, my original thoughts and everything else. Put it in the Suno, and that's what we came up with. So hope you like that one. And I got one more before I sign off. This is one. It's a gospel, So if you've been in a relationship for a while, you kind of observe your loved one, your partner, and there are things that you appreciate through all the years. So this is one that was inspired by the relationship I have with my loved one, with my wife JoJo, and I'm gonna go out with this one, and just to give you an idea of what this thing can do. Hope you enjoy it. The type of singer, I changed it just a little bit.
When I see you smile, I see God's love. When I hear you laugh, I hear God's love. When I feel your touch, I feel God's love. When we're together, we are loved. When I see you caring for our children, I see love. When I hear your words of support, I hear love. When I feel your heart next to mine, I feel love. When we're together, we are love. Yeah. When we're together, we are love. Through every trial and every blessing, we are love. Because through every smile, every prayer, every touch, and every moment together, God has shown us what love truly is. We are
All right. That was called We Are Love. I've got different versions of that, but that was my gospel version. I want to thank you for just taking the time to listen. Even if this is the recorded version, you're going back and you took time to kind of listen to everything. I hope you have a blessed Sunday, blessed rest of your week. I've got a lot of different songs out there that I think are very, very good. I mean, I like listening to them, but you know, I'm biased. But anyway, I thank you for sharing this time with me. Y'all have a great day, and I look forward to, seeing you again on the live stream. Peace.